You can bet your bottom dollar. Great programming coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Stand by. Hold on. Talk at its finest, coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 2 minutes, stand by. We know what guys are talking about. Stand by. A great show coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 30 seconds. Stand by. Don't go away. Stop. If they're talking about it at the barbershop, we're talking about it here on SME. Great show coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stand by. It's time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Another great product on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yeah!
Warning. Listening to the Doug Stewart Show may cause sore throat from arguing about sports so much, increased knowledge of sports and sports issues, short tolerance for BS sports shows. You will start referring to yourself as a Stewie, consistent visits to the Doug Stewart Show chat room to talk ish, a sudden craving for boiled peanuts. Fellas, better luck with the ladies. Ladies, better luck with the fellas. A deeper appreciation for 80s and 90s hip-hop music and an uncontrollable urge to donate money to the Doug Stewart Show. We thank you for listening. Enjoy.
Ain't nothing but against the party.
I'm going to give it to you raw. No Vaseline.
What?
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
And that's figuratively, not literally, because I don't get down like that. You know what I mean. You, Walter. The realest, the trillest,
you're busy.
Sports talk show in America. The
Let's go,
Stewies. Show.
Let's go.
Yeah. What's happening? Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. And this is a Woman Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. Oh boy. Yes. October 19th, 2016. Thank you so much for joining your boy on the Doug Stewart Show. The realest. Hold up a second. Bring it back, Puff, one more time. Hey, good morning, man. Thank you for joining me on the Doug Stewart Show, the realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in America. Yes, sir. Woman Wednesday. Oh, man. I mean, you know what? If this is your first time tuning into the Doug Stewart Show, man, you picked a fantastic day to do it, okay? Because today is the day that the Lord made. Today is a Woman Wednesday! Ha ha! Oh! out to all of the ladies out there, man, tuning in to the Doug Stewart Show on Spreaker.com, the realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in America. Man, thank you. I mean, the ladies made it possible so we could be here, that whole birth thing. Not only that, but they are integral parts of the Doug Stewart Show and the Stewart Media and Entertainment experience. So, I mean, I say it all the time, and it was just terribly bad, nasty controversy when Women Wednesday started up, that it was a sham. That couldn't be further from the truth. And so today, man, we pay homage to women. We do it every Wednesday. That's what we do. Yes, sir. Good Lord, Griff. I see you with that avatar. Speaking of which, some of the things that make Women Wednesday special is that we play music from women. So all day long, coming back from the breaks, we'll have some songs, by women. We also pay tribute to a particular woman. Today, we are paying tribute. We are paying homage to the great Jill Scott, a.k.a. Jilly from the block. Yes, sir. Ooh. And the most important thing about Women Wednesday is that the fellas listening to the show in the chat room on Spreaker.com, I'll tell you more about that in a second. The fellas in the chat room on Spreaker.com, they changed their avatars to beautiful women. Why are you booing? Yeah. But we ask that you keep it classy. Don't pull a Vern from Jersey and just keep it nasty. Keep it classy, not nasty. When I say not nasty, you can be a little bit nasty, but don't have no pornography and no nakedness or no crotches all up in our face like Vern did a couple of weeks ago. Don't do that. That's what I'm saying. Speaking of which, today is the number one chief rocker, Vern from Jersey's birthday. Happy birthday, Vern, early. Before I forget, happy birthday. So happy birthday to Vern. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, Vern is one of the listeners, one of the longtime supporters of the Doug Stewart Show. He also has a show. He has a couple of shows that air on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Real good guy. A lot of times he could be, what's the best way I could put this? A lot of times he could be a jerk. But he's a good guy. At the end of the day, he's a good guy. He's from Milwaukee or Columbus or Brooklyn or Patterson, New Jersey, or something like that. He's from up north somewhere. Now, happy birthday, Vern. I love you, brother. Not really. If you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, there's a couple of things I need you to do. I need you to go to Spreaker.com if you're not already there. Go to Spreaker.com. That's speaker with an aura. All right, Spreaker.com. Search and find the Doug Stewart Show once you're on that website. Once you find it, hit the follow button. That's very important that you hit that follow button so that you'll be alerted anytime this show or any other show goes live on the network. And the second thing you need to do, if you're new, is you need to click on the little chat bubble icon. We have the best chat room in the world. I call it the Fantasy Island of Sports and Guy Chat. And its inhabitants, the people inside that chat room, I call those people the Stewies. Good morning, Stewies! And so obviously around here, man, we talk sports. That's kind of like the foundation, but we get into whatever people are talking about at the water cooler. We do Dougie Dailies where I ask a typical or a simple question, and you kind of share your thoughts. I read chat all throughout the show. We do top fives every once in a while. Music is a huge portion of what we do around here, man. We have a lot of fun, and we just shoot the breeze, as they used to say back in the 70s. That's all we do around here on the Doug Stewart Show. A lot of fun. Today, man, we'll talk a little bit of NFL. Todd Bowles has second thoughts. Heisman Trophy latest. Tim Tebow sucks in baseball, too, evidently. Why do I laugh? Why does it seem like that I pray for the downfall of Tim Tebow? That's not the case. That's not the case. So we'll talk about Tim Tebow and this alleged baseball career he was trying to start up. Vince Carter. Boy, stop. You see the title of today's show. Man, sit your ass down somewhere, Vince Carter. We'll talk about him in a second. And the NFL set to review what happened at the end of the Falcons. Who did the Falcons play and lose to? The Seattle Seahawks game this past weekend. So we'll get to all of that today on the show. I talked about the chat room, but you can also call the show at 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Today, man, we got two shows coming up on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Immediately following this show at 12 noon, we've got Marcus Harper Sports Talk with Soul. Stay tuned for that. That's 12 noon. And then following Marcus Harper, we've got Sports Done Right with the sports governor of Minnesota, Big Vince Wright. Man, they doing it big on Vince's show today. Today on Sports Done Right, the Knights of the Sports Table. All right, so it's going to be Vince, Reggie Lawrence, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents. They're also going to feature Trey Frazier, who is co-host of the Barbershop Sports Talk podcast, a show that used to be here on SME. John Fisher, Cooking with the Microwave, is going to join them as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun today on Sports Done Right. That's going to be on at around 2 p.m. Eastern today. But if you follow the show, if you follow all the other shows on the network as well, hit the little follow button. You'll get an alert on your phone, let you know that it's going down. All right, so quickly, the title of today's show is, Man, Sit Your Ass Down Somewhere, Vince Carter. And if you've, perused the sports websites or whatever, Vince Carter says that he's contemplating getting in the slam dunk contest this year. And, oh, yeah, Vince Carter is 39 years old. It's funny because I just talked about it yesterday on things that I wish I could do now that I did 20 years ago, and, setting straight some young whippersnappers on how they disrespect old school or whatever. But Vince Carter, he evidently wasn't listening yesterday. When we get back from the break, we're up against a break right now. When we get back from the break, man, I quickly want to mention that one more time and talk about the consequences to Vince Carter trying to get in somebody's slam dunk contest. Man, sit your ass down somewhere, Vince. And I love Vince Carter. Don't get it twisted. I love Vince Carter. But somebody done told him wrong. We'll get to that when we get back. Today, I'm going to shoot you straight as well on something else. Today is kind of a slow day in sports. Not a lot of big stories or titillating things to talk about. So it's kind of like a free-fall, a potluck, all right? I'm going to check out the chat room, and y'all tell me what y'all stewing on, and we might even bring it up in today's episode, man, in the itinerary on what we talk about today, all right? Back in 3 minutes. This is the Doug Stewart Show. Don't go away.
Mic check. Yes, this is your humble host, Marcus Harper. And make sure you check out my show, the Marcus Harper Podcast, on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yes, hop aboard this train of thought. Weekly, 60 minutes of work. I got you. Sports talk, soul beats, and life. Again, the Marcus Harper Podcast, weekly on the SME Network. Check me out. Life is good.
Are you ready? Are you ready? It's your girl. Miss Spicy, host of Spicy Conversations. Join me every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern on Spreaker.com for some late night talk. I hope you're ready. Spicy Conversations.
Doug Stewart here to tell you about my man Smooth at smoothtickets.com. Smooth's got the tickets for everything that you need in the world of sports, concerts, or theater. I don't care what it is. I don't care where it's at in this great land of ours.